So a few days later, after the creepy church and witch's graveyard, it's clear again. I'm yet again in the Highlands of Perthshire, near Aberfeldy this time, at a weird little loch that I've always driven past. I've photographed here before, but ages and ages ago. So I'm going to kind of just go a loop around this loch. There is like a fisherman's hut sort of thing there, so I'll probably try and capture that, as I didn't capture that last time. So yeah, I'm just going to go around this little loch and see what happens. It's lovely and clear. And yeah, we'll see what we get to do. That's really good that we've got a wee bit of a good clear spell. We keep getting a lot of north winds, so it makes the skies nice and clear. So let's get out under the stars. So I've set up a wee shot which looks really cool. There's like a nice fence going into the loch and a lot like bogland, and yeah, I'm just waiting for these clouds to move because it was crystal clear as I came here, but there is a lot of kind of low cloud just skirting about the place. So I do think it will clear, but just now it's pretty much, as you can see, right over the sky. So I'm looking at this like the Cygnus region of the Milky Way, and yeah, I'm literally just waiting for it to clear. But it is kind of clouding over for a wee bit, so I think we might get maybe half an hour of cloud. So just sod's law. But yeah, definitely a good wee location to keep in the bank. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I've just came to the north side of this little loch, and I found this nice little fisherman's hut that I thought was here, but I've never actually explored it. So it'll do. It looks really cool. Nice for a little seat, waiting for the clouds to disappear. As there's a few stars, but it's starting to clear a wee bit. But looking south is this little view. So if we go down the wee steps, so it's beside the road, so it's quite easy access. You just come along here. A nice wee seating area. And this is looking south down the loch. So I'm quite happy for this little fisherman's bothy hut. But still definitely waiting. But we did have a clear area just as I was walking up the north, well the east kind of cleared, so I was like, oh perfect. But it's kind of clouded over again, so I think it's going to be set up the camera and just wait for a gap in the clouds, which is a bit annoying, but lovely area just to kind of wait. And it's only about, 0 degrees, 1 degree, so it's not too bad to sit and just wait it out. Nice and peaceful. That's the skies finally cleared, which has been really cool. I've just captured a nice panorama over that little hut. It did take a while just because there's been a lot of traffic, and it needed at least 2 minutes of no traffic just to capture the panorama, because it was 25 seconds each picture, ISO 2000, 4 images vertically, so I needed at least 2 minutes of nothing happening in the scene. But it's quite a busy road, so there was a car every like couple of seconds, which is annoying. So I finally got it. But yeah, I got Jupiter, Taurus, Pleiades, a tiny bit of Orion, and also I've just kind of spun round and looked at a wee bit of, whoa, shooting star. I've got a bit of the Cygnus Milky Way happening over just a loch and a wee hill. So finally the skies are clear in every direction, so I'm going to jump about now and see what else I can find, because it's an amazing loch and very easy access, so very happy so far. So I'm looking north now to the plough, and I'm just going to get this jetty going to the fisherman's hut, along with this little nice wee horse carriage. So it's just a random rural kind of foreground, and it should look pretty nice. I'm just glad the skies have cleared because it was a bit sketchy earlier on. So after this I'm going to go walk down the road again and go to that first location where we got clouded out. Let's just see if this picture turns out well. And there's been a lot of meteors tonight, so I can't remember if there's any. Well, I suppose we're kind of ramping up towards the Geminids, so you know, we might get a few more meteors here and there now. Nice. Lovely foreground, loads of boats and just fishermen's huts. The way back to the van after the night, I just stopped off at the first location again and got this nice little panorama. It's looking pretty good on camera. So all the way to the kind of the northwest, and then just looking west near the Cygnus area of the Milky Way, which is really cool. I can currently hear something. Something is kind of walking about on the ice. It's quite scary actually. I can just hear it splashing about, so it's probably like an otter or a beaver. But yeah, this looks really cool, and oh my god, it's getting closer. I need to get my light out and see. Wow, this is getting scary actually. I might move from this location. It's getting a wee bit spooky here just now. But yeah, that's my wee setup, and let's hope the pictures turn out well. So a cool wee thing I thought I would show as well is what my settings is normally like on a night. Always have auto white balance, just because I prefer that sort of white balance, or either auto white balance or daylight. I really like those sort of white balances. Always 2 seconds delay obviously, f1.4, 20 seconds is normally a good sort of exposure for this lens. ISO depends on the light pollution, moon phase, where I am, how dark it is. So it's either around about 2000 to about 3200. Always shooting raw just to keep more of that detail. When editing, I shoot in 3:2. Sometimes I'll shoot in 16:9 if I'm doing some sort of project that has to be in 16:9. But 3:2 obviously gets bigger pictures and just more to play with. But yeah, that's basically always what I shoot in. Just varies sometimes the ISO and the shutter speed, but always try and shoot in pretty much those conditions at all times. So that's the night done. Only a quick, maybe 2-3 hours of Astro. That's all you kind of need at this time of year. Nice and a wee bit more sociable. But yeah, as you can see, a really frosty bag, which is always a sign of a really good night. So I would have put up all the pictures throughout the video, and yeah, another good night in the Perthshire Highlands. We'll see where we end up next.